Today on Redneck Rescue, our situation is we've got a Chevy Colorado that was following some online maps. Ended up turning into a four-wheeler trail and ended up at a lake. It happens to the best of us. We've been in communication with the Forest Service. They've been great to work with. And we're gonna go in and drive it out and may have to winch it around some switchbacks on a four-wheeler trail. Let's go check it out. So, this is our scene. We've got a Chevy Colorado, very capable unit, very impressed with the road that it came down. It's got lockers all the way around. It's an off-road package. Even has rock sliders. Came through pretty clean, just a little dent here, one little scrape on the other side, otherwise good. We brought the side-by-side in. Jess is gonna drive the side-by-side out. We did bring winches and gear and straps and everything needed just in case we had to winch and maneuver around corners, but I don't think that's the case. We got a beautiful scene here at a beautiful lake in the mountains outside of Driggs, Idaho. Rescues always take us to the most beautiful places. Gotta love it. Now just 2 miles of four-wheeler trail. Here we go. No big deal. So the hood really does block your view, so you don't see what you're driving over as much, so you really got to look ahead. That was a rear tire leaving the ground. It's fine. Okay, now this one's fun. It's going to be tight. It's got a giant hole in it. No big deal. This Colorado just barely fits through this trail. There's quite a few switchbacks to get all the way up to the top. As you come around one turn, it barely clears on the outside and barely clears on the inside. Sometimes it takes a little maneuvering. Just like this one, you can see daylight through. She's tight. A few of the corners are sharp enough that I got to readjust even to continue on around the corner. You know, inch to spare, it's fine. So back in the day, there used to be a vehicle road all the way down to this lake. They eliminated that and put in a four-wheeler trail. But on the online mapping, it showed the four-wheeler trail and the regular truck road. And eventually going down, the two trails combine and turn into one. We're very happy that it didn't rain today. There was a decent chance of it. If it did rain, it would totally change our scenario altogether, and we'd probably do it on a different day. This Colorado's been really impressive, gets really good traction, and able to work it up and through and get through all these obstacles. Just a little ways further. Hoo-wee! That's a good one. Fortunately, there was some smoother sections that we were able to roll right through. Winning. So when taking tight trails like this, you really want to swing wide and maximize on your space. That way you have room to maneuver at the end of your corner. You want to carry just a tiny bit of momentum over things. Move it in a positive direction. Inches to spare.
Once we get to the top of this hill, we'll be back on the high clearance, full width, 4-wheel drive trail. But it's still a pretty good drop down to the valley floor on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and take it all the way up and over and down to the bottom on the other side.
Gotta say, I'm very impressed with the Chevy Colorado's off-roading capabilities. It's got a great turning radius. The suspension is great. All right, here's a tight one. With a big hole.
Just a few more switchbacks to go.
So as you come around this corner and with a hood so you can't see the road, this gets very intimidating. There's this rock here that bumps you towards the edge. This whole edge rolls off as I just slide, walking. Angles never really do it justice, but you don't want to end up down in there.
This corner's tight. There's a tree on the driver's side that keeps me from completing my corner. I've got to back up and readjust a few times so that I don't rub on the inside of the corner, but also clear the tree on the outside of the corner.
You got a stump on your right side.
Okay. Thank you. I see that. Thank you now. Take a better approach.
Slowly, but I think you have it. Okay, stop. You might rub a tire. Yeah, do one more.
We just got to take that front tire, push it up the tree just a little bit, and
You got it.
winning should be smooth sailing from here.
Nothing like a good Austin Powers, you know, a little forward back. We had this stump on the inside. Had to rub off of that tree.
But we're continuing all the way up to the top.
My wife's a four-wheeling machine.
Now just down the other side. There's definitely some obstacles along the way. Camera angle never does it justice on how steep it actually is.
Woohoo!
Once we get down to the bottom, our customer will go ahead and take back over and drive the vehicle all the way home. It fared pretty well for the whole journey. No damage on the way out. Had a little bit of damage on the way in, but was a big win.
Look at those nice Teton views. If you enjoyed today's episode of Redneck Rescue, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We got other rescues coming down the line. Have fun out there.